Love, love me do. You know I love you. I'll always be true. So please love me. Someone to love. Somebody new. Someone to love. Someone like you. Love, love me do. You know I love you. I'll always be true. So please love me do. Oh, love me do. Yeah, love me do. Oh, love me do. Yeah, love Hello, me. Daisy. Hey, everyone. This is my dog, Daisy. And if you've tuned in to any of the introductory episodes, you may have already become acquainted with her. She is a sweet little thing. And over here we have Rudy, the cat. Rudy, psst, 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 psst. How are you? Besides chubby. Oh, Lord. Got to put you on a diet. Anyway, we're going to launch our program right now with our very first Beatles tune to be released October 5th, 1962. Love Me Do was the A side of the single, the B side, of course, being P.S. I Love You. And although I do not have the single and I do not have the Please Please Me album, I do have the, let's see, there it is, Love Me Do. The VJ introducing the Beatles from January, I think, 11th, 1963. That's the American release. And they made 80,000 copies, and I've got one. I'm very, very proud of it. Okay, taking you into the laboratory here. For those of you who haven't seen anything yet, this is our whiteboard. It's no longer white. It is white, but it's covered with Beatles stickers that I got from Amazon. And basically, it's just to give us some background. The way the project's going to work is today I'm going to install the very first installment, which is Love Me Do, to the list. And since there is no competition, it is number one. But in the next program, we will do P.S. I Love You. And then that will be followed in the next program by the second single, Please Please Me. And then by its B-side, Ask Me Why. So there's a preview of the additions coming very, very soon. Otherwise, on the whiteboard, we've added all these stickers. The first few are from early times. Nothing really earlier than 1964 or so. I kind of wish they had older stuff, but that's okay. We'll just do the best we can. I set these in columns because they're going to coincide with how I lay out the magnetic pieces with the song titles on them. As we do it, we'll add numbers. Eventually, this chart can fill 176 songs, which coincidentally will get us all the way through Yellow Submarine, not the single off of Revolver, but the LP, which ends with It's All Too Much. It's All Too Much is the 176th song in the Beatles catalog. And should I manage to crank out 176 episodes, we will eventually get there. On this chart, it will be covering up this last little piece down here. Now, that doesn't mean that it's all too much will go there unless we decide it's the worst song the Beatles had released up to that point. Because again, as the way it's going to work is for the next program, I'm going to add P.S. I Love You to the list, and it will either go above or below it. Now, I'm going to be the person who sort of decides. It's going to be based on my sensibilities. However, I do encourage you to add your comments to the process. I also encourage you to record a performance of yourself singing the same song for that day, which you can put a link to if you'd like to share that with people to watch. Now, I know that takes a lot of courage. Obviously, I displayed some in spite of my imperfections for singing. So it does take a lot of courage, but eventually, hopefully, people will start doing it. I think it could make it a lot of fun. More so, though, I want to hear your comments about Love Me Do. I particularly don't have a whole lot to say of it. I love the song, and oh, I know what I was going to say. Um, Here you go. The song, as many of you or most of you know, that they were going to record, that George Martin wanted them to record, was "How Do You Do It," which would later become, I believe, a #1 song for Jerry and the Pacemakers. So you got to hear me sing two songs today. Here's a bit from "How Do You Do It." How do you do what you do to me? I wish I knew how you do it to me. I do it to you. That's enough. Okay, so let's see. I want you to submit yourself singing the song. I don't expect to get a lot initially, but maybe after time, people will start to do it. I want your comments if you've got comments. And most of all, I want you to develop your own list along with me because I know it's not going to be like mine. I know it's not. But this could be fun. We can share our lists, we can compare our lists, and make it a fun project. Alas, thank you for tuning in to the first episode officially for the Beatles Song Ranking Project. And look for the next video coming very, very soon. Have a great day. Peace and love.